But her favorite Philly of all time, Silver Fox, second baseman. First name is Chase.
No, see, no, that was. I knew he was gonna do that. He was a great player. Don't get me wrong. Just wasn't my type.
Not your type. You don't like Chase Utley? You know when your significant other says that Chase Utley isn't very attractive, what that means about you as a person? So
yeah, she's got bad taste in men. You know? What up, peeps? I'm Jim. Welcome to the Having a Catch podcast, the show where we have a catch and chat with friends. Today I'm having a catch with my favorite Canadian, Alessia.
Hey.
Alessia, how are we?
I'm great. How are you, Jimbo?
Fantastic. Are you ready? I know you're not. You have a Blue Jays jersey on, but
I look the part.
Yes, and that's really all that matters, honestly. But here we go.
Okay.
First throw.
All right.
Nice. Oh, I spoke too soon. Not bad though. You went after it confidently.
That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
That's how you get through life.
You fake it till you make it.
That's my motto. Right, first throw, not bad. That'll do. You had the step and everything in there.
It made it.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good. So first question I ask everybody, and I'm actually fascinated by this because you're from Canada, so I don't know what Canadians say. I imagine baseball's not huge over there besides like the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
And who else plays in Canada? Just the Blue Jays? I forget.
You have to cut that out.
I like baseball. But do you say have a catch or play catch?
Have a catch.
Okay. Good.
Have a throw.
Have a throw. I like just throw. Like, you know how you want to go throw?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Good. I knew I liked you. You know? You got it right.
Hey.
There you go.
First time.
Yeah. So I introduced you as my favorite Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't really know many Canadians, but if I did, you'd still be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't take that the wrong way.
I won't.
You still be my favorite.
Yeah.
And I actually don't know much about you coming from Canada to here, even though your significant other, my boy, Nick Kruger, we've been friends for a hot minute. But I actually don't know, like, what your story is coming over from Canada to, I guess, especially our little section of Pennsylvania here. So you want to fill me in a little bit?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Sure. Anything you want to know.
When did you move here? And when, did you decide that you're like, I'm just going to stay?
Well, it wasn't really my decision to stay.
Okay.
If I would have had a choice in the matter, I probably wouldn't have came, but I was also like 15 and I wanted to stay with my family and friends, so there's that.
Gotcha.
But being 15, I didn't have a choice in the matter. So we came and my mom got remarried to my stepdad who lives here, obviously. He's a teacher was a teacher at Upper Merion. So we moved here and I was like 15, as I said.
This is going to be fun. I'm excited about this. I'm very excited
I'm
about
taking a beating over here.
Yeah,
this
you're
isn't
okay
a catch.
so far.
This is like beat up on the Canadian day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I was going to school here and just had to, like, figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Figured it out. You said that like a Canadian, too.
Oh.
Figured it out.
Yeah.
Figured it out.
I imagine I'm going to get, like, made fun of
for
this.
That's all right.
But
I get made fun of all the time for all the stupid stuff, not having hair. You know what I mean? That's all it takes. And usually I'm the one making fun of myself for not having hair. But I guess there's a hole in that glove.
You know what you should do? You should do like the sound effects and that like waiting music, like
yeah, carnival stuff.
As I run to go get the ball.
Yeah.
Went to college, things got better, and you know now I'm here. So, I mean,
we don't sound too thrilled about it, but
listen, it's been 15 years of like back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, loving it, hating it.
Yeah. What would you say like are some pros and cons, I guess, of both, you know, like
Yeah.
your favorite parts of Canada, maybe some stuff that you don't like so much, and then your favorite parts of the US and maybe stuff that you don't like?
That's a good question. I like the lifestyle in Canada. Very fast paced, but at the same time, like, you know, it really is true what they say. Everyone's nice in Canada.
Yeah.
So, you know, we may all be rushing around, but we say sorry when we need to. And you know, we get the job done at the end of the day. But obviously all my family's there, my friends. I was in a good spot in high school right before I left. Like, I just had started 9th grade, and we had smaller schools there, but they were closer together.
Yeah.
Densely populated areas everywhere. So like you had like 7 schools per square mile.
Okay.
Yeah, it's quite different. So when I came here, high school is like 10 times bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's only so many.
Right, right.
And I was one of like 1,000 in my grade. You know what I mean? So it was like
total change.
That's exaggerating, but
yeah,
it wasn't fun. I went from knowing like practically my whole grade to knowing
nobody.
No one.
Yeah.
The food there is awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a big foodie, and well, I mean, you have a lot of fresh off the boat cultural, you know, explosion there. So a lot of people bring over their authentic cuisine, and so it's hard not to like the food there.
Yeah.
Because it's so cultured.
Well, I think the food's pretty good here too, right? And there's a lot of cultural stuff.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And you go into Philly a lot, right? So they have a bunch of that stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you still think Canada over US there, food-wise?
For food.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever been?
No,
Okay.
I haven't. Yeah.
Well, you'll see what I mean if you ever decide
I'll see.
To visit. So yeah, so those are like some of the things in a nutshell. Some trade-offs. Far less traffic. Far less people-y here, which is great. I've grown to really like that. And I don't know, you can breathe. There's like trees and nature and stuff that I would have like taken for granted otherwise.
What part of Canada are you from?
The suburbs of Toronto.
Oh, which that was a pretty stupid question based off the Toronto Blue Jays jersey that you have there, but
not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Why do you, were you a baseball fan in Canada at all? Or did Nick get you that jersey?
No, funny enough, I became somewhat of a fan of baseball when I moved here, because when I moved here, 2008, they won the
Phils won the World Series. Heck yeah.
Because of me. It's because of me.
Well, thank you very much for your service.
You're welcome. Yeah. I went to the game where they made it to the playoffs.
Oh, the last game.
You know what I mean?
It's when Jimmy Rollins made the diving play, flipped it to Chase Utley, turned 2, and they made it to the playoffs for the second year in a row when they won the division. I'm a lunatic. I know all that stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
So do you have a Phillies jersey then?
What?
Do you have a Phillies jersey?
Not a jersey.
No.
Phillies shirt.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you pay attention to the players on the team now?
Boom. Nola. JD.
JT?
T.
JT?
T.
T. T.
JT or D?
T. Jimmy Thomas.
Okay. Is that what his real name is?
It's Jacob Tyler, but Freems thought it was Jimmy Thomas.
Okay.
So we just call him Jimmy Thomas now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it could have fooled me.
Yeah.
Which he did.
Well, go
Bryce
ahead.
Harper.
Bryce Harper, yeah. If you didn't know, if you didn't bring him up, see ya. Sayonara. Right. We'll catch you later. Right.
Yep, catch us over.
But I bring that up. I feel like we had a good segue to this. I bring that up because when I had Nick on, we talked about our top 5 hottest Phillies. And I was wondering if Nick had this conversation with you. Nick, hop on in here. We're bringing this up back again.
Does Les know what the Phillies players look like? That's asking a little bit much. She does know. She definitely knows what Bryce Harper looks like, and she's actually not a big fan, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be misinformation.
Like, oh,
okay.
No.
Okay. Well, hang on. Who's cuter, me, Jim, or Bryce Harper?
Aw. Well, I have to say you.
Oh, well, no, you should have said the host of the show. Jeez, that was your free pass right there. Or to say Bryce Harper.
Oh, God. This guy wants me to not
say
my
Bryce
own
on
boyfriend.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine. But you do know that JT Realmuto, who you call JD affectionately, is by far the hottest Philly, right? We've had this conversation. Yeah. Every bar I go to, every brewery I go to.
That's what I figured, like, she would have at least been in the presence of somebody discussing how hot the Phillies are with Nick.
Yeah.
Because we talk about it a lot.
Oh, sure. But her favorite Philly of all time, Silver Fox, second baseman, about 10 years ago. What's his name?
Silver Fox.
You've got this. His first name is Chase.
No. See, no, that was, I knew he was going to do that. And listen, he was a great player, don't get me wrong. He just wasn't my type.
Not your type.
You don't like Chase Utley?
That's why I can't trust her. You know?
Unpopular opinion, I know. But do you know who I did like? He was young at the time. He's not anymore.
Well.
And I forgot his name.
Well, he must not have been that handsome.
I'll throw. Frick. No, I feel like his name started with.
I missed that one.
Not very good at catch, man.
You know when your significant other says that Chase Utley isn't very attractive, what that means about you as a person? So,
yeah, she's got bad taste in men. You know? Oh, God.
You said it, not me.
Well, Jim, I know you asked before about some of the things, you know, that the differences between Canada and the U.S., but I don't think what we touched on is maybe some Canadian slang or some things that, maybe some phrases that Les can teach us as Americans that maybe we don't use every day.
You're setting her up for something, and I love it. I love it. So, all right, Les, hit us with some Canadian slang that we don't know about.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't have any?
I don't think so.
Huh.
How Canadian are you?
Well, we don't say hoagie. We say sub.
Well, you're wrong.
Right. Already wrong. Strike one.
Yeah.
They have submarines. Mike's, isn't it?
Jersey Mike's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Mike's subs.
Well, we have Jersey. We also have Jersey Mike's in the U.S. What is?
We say pop instead of soda.
Okay, well, you're wrong again. So.
Wrong again. Jimmy's.
Yeah.
No, sprinkles.
There you go. All right. Now,
they're not
her actual favorite sub shop in Canada is called Mr. Sub.
Okay, I like that though.
Yeah.
If you put Mr. in front of us something, I'm probably in. Mr.
Yeah,
Sub.
Mr. a doctor, some sort of title.
Yeah,
Professor.
It's Mr. and not Mrs.
Captain Crunch, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you don't have your top 5 hottest Phillies, what are we doing here? I thought you were coming prepared for this interview.
I don't know. They have helmets on. I'm not looking up their stats, so I
well,
don't really
you don't
know
need
what
to
they
look at their face.
Also,
we don't care about that. Well, we care about the stats as fans. But
she goes to handsomeness level by their stats. If you're not hitting above 300,
listen,
you're off the list.
I respect that so much.
She's a stat hound.
If you're not good, you're not hot. See you later.
No.
Yeah.
That's not
that's a fair point. Yeah, I mean, they do wear helmets, and you know, to her point, not looking up stats. She's not on the internet scouring JT's butt like I am. Yeah. You know, you got to look up. There's some good angles out there.
Yeah.
Look for a catcher. He's got a dump truck.
Yeah, and listen, Mrs. Realmuto done got herself a snack. Yeah. All right, she knows what she's doing. Good for her.
I will tell you one thing. That greasy guy, not
Brandon Marsh. How dare you? How dare you slander Brandon Marsh on this podcast?
He's probably really good at what he does.
He is my guy.
He's also Alec Boehm's best friend.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. I don't know what Alec Boehm looks like. The reason
then
why I
see your face? You brought him up first.
I don't know what he looks like.
Handsome.
Okay.
He's
take your word.
He's a handsome young man.
He
is.
I think you may have good taste. I don't know. But
well.
All right, well, we're done with the hottest Phillies, so I think that I've overstayed my welcome as it is. Jim, thanks for coming to my backyard. We started in your backyard. Full circle in my neck of the woods. I'm going to let you guys finish up, and then we'll get a beer.
That sounds great.
Is a storm coming?
Yeah, it might be storming. I have some questions, hopefully, before the storm rolls in.
Okay.
But I have a game I want to play with you that's have and catch themed. All right?
Yeah.
It's called Walk, Strike Out, and hit by pitch. Do you know those three things?
Ball.
Walk.
Oh, walk.
Strikeout.
Yeah.
And hit by pitch.
Yeah.
I can like lay it out for you a little bit more if you want.
I know what it is.
When I kind of go into it, but it's called walk, strikeout, hit by pitch. It's currently sponsored by these fancy guys here, Casual Athlete. They're water-resistant hats for all different kind of fun stuff. Promo code and link is in the description. But I'm going to give you three things, and you have to decide between walk, strikeout, hit by pitch, all right?
Okay.
And the three things are all versions of me in this instance.
Okay.
Okay. Karaoke gym.
Yeah.
Wedding gym.
Yeah.
And just regular everyday gym.
Okay.
So you have to decide whether you're going to walk them, which means just let them go to first.
Yeah.
Hit by pitch, which means you're going to inflict some pain, but they eventually go to first. And then strike them out, get them the heck out of here.
Yeah.
So those are your three. Karaoke gym, wedding gym, just regular, normal gym.
Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to walk wedding gym.
Okay. I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that.
We're letting wedding gym through.
You want to keep him around.
Yeah. I'm going to hit regular gym with a ball because I've always wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And what was the other one? Oh, strikeout.
Yeah.
Get karaoke gym.
You're getting karaoke gym out of here? Are you kidding? Right? Regular gym. Not
But
much. There's not much to it, you know? But you put me in a performance situation, I might step up. So you might have to keep me around in that regard. But
that's fair.
Hey,
I've kept you around this far, Jim.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say you're not going anywhere.
I do like that you gave answers that I wasn't expecting. Like, you want to hit regular gym? Because, yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
You need to hit the gym. Do you know what I mean?
Just did.
Ayo.
Just got my workout in. No big deal.
That's a callback to Jim's Halloween costume a couple years ago.
I'll put a picture up of me dressed up as somebody working out.
Yeah,
with
right
the sign,
in the corner.
The sign that said, hit me, because I want people to work out and hit the gym. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put a picture up of that.
That was punny.
Thank you. I try and do stuff gym related because I don't really like Halloween that much. That's a hot take.
That's fair.
So, you know, what are you gonna do?
Well, bare minimum is what you
Yeah.
did. So
I did something. You know.
you wrote a sign and taped it to yourself.
I wore regular clothes that I always wear. Yeah.
Literally, this was the bar. You kept it there.
I was just there. I mean,
that's safe. That's safe.
Hey, good toss.
Thanks.
It does look like the storm's rolling through, so I'm going to ask you one more question.
Okay.
I think we've had a pretty good catch so far, too, so I feel like we're not cutting it too short.
Did I completely answer every question you've asked?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the most part, yeah. So I want to ask you about dancing a little bit. Have you always danced, or is this something that you've kind of done recently? Because I just recently discovered that you did.
Yeah. I dabbled in it when I was 9. That's when I first got started with dance. But I always knew I wanted to dance.
Yeah.
And then right around the time when like things started changing and like, things started changing at home, I couldn't really continue with it.
Yeah.
So I stopped for a hot minute. And then when I moved here, obviously focused on other things, like school and stuff. So I was out of practice, and then I finally got back into it recently and go to my studio that I absolutely love, and never looked back.
Heck yeah.
So
I like
went
that.
Full force.
Do you do any specific dances, or is it just like choreographed stuff?
Well, at the studio, or yeah, we do like dance fitness, club dance type things. It's all choreographed, but it's like repetitive numbers, so you're pretty much doing the same steps for the whole song, and then you change the song.
Gotcha.
But you do a similar mix every time you go. It changes every so often, but once you get the hang of it, you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you haven't, at all the weddings that we attend, you've kind of just keeping that down. You don't want to embarrass everybody, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate it as somebody who thinks he's a fantastic dancer, but really he's just very intoxicated.
No, see, you put wedding gym in there, and I walked wedding gym.
Yeah.
So I think he's talented.
Yeah. It's part of the. It's part
You
of.
can do the worm.
Yeah. I can. But
That's
it's
a
like,
hard move.
is it wedding gym like I'm dancing, or is it like me as an MC, or is it all of it?
It's all of it.
All of it.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
If there's a wedding and Jim is there,
yeah,
you're gonna have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Is it?
Yeah, this storm is coming. How about you give me like a fancy like slow pitch softball
that's
thing?
Dangerous. It might end up like in the street.
That's all right. It's good content.
Woo!
Not bad. Not bad at all. It bounced, but not bad. All right, peeps. We'll spec you guys later, all right?